Okay, so right here I'm going to be setting up this rod first. This is my personal setup. It's a Shimano 3K with a Daiwa Graphite Inshore Special rod. I think pretty solid rod in my opinion. It's a good combo. So I'm going to go ahead and put the line through the eyes of this thing real quick. I was out fishing a few days ago. Saw some bass blowing up. Tried to get one. Caught in the lily pads, man. Sting lily pads. Alright. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, I'm Braden, and I'm a student athlete who loves fishing. That pretty much sums me up as a person. I'm a straight A student, and I'm a point guard for the Cape Coral Seahawks. So, after I get this thing through all the eyes, I'll talk more about myself. Okay, so last May I had a situation, right? And I ended up fracturing my back, L5 stress fracture specifically, and it led to me not playing my whole entire freshman season this year. So hopefully I'm going to be able to come back sometime soon, hopefully. Alright, but I'm using 30-pound leader. I don't know if you guys can see that. 30-pound leader right here. And then I'm tying it on to 15-pound braid with a double uni knot. Alright, so now that we got our double uni knot right here onto like maybe 2 feet of 30-pound leader, since the water is going to be, well, I'm expecting it to be some decently murky tomorrow, and they're fishing around dock, so I just bumped up the leader a little bit to 30 instead of 20, but it still catches fish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a split shot real quick. I'm using a size 3 split shot right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and clip this on my line. I like to clip it up about maybe like 6 inches or so above the hook, where the hook's gonna be. So I just put it on with my teeth a little bit, which I don't recommend. It's just a force of habit for me at this point. And I clamp with my pliers. And then we got our split shot right there, right above where our hook is gonna be, right here. 1-0 circle hook. And so I like to just tie my circle hooks on with like a little Palomar knot or fisherman's knot. What I like to do is put my finger right in between my overhand loop right there, and I'm just gonna twist it now. So I twist this around about 5 or 6 times, I'd say. And then what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna take my finger out, and this loop down here, I'm just gonna put it right back through and pull it nice and tight. And right there, we have our tied up hook. Now right there, first complete setup. Alright, so we got the next setup here. It's just a pin setup. Pin Fierce 3 with a 4,000 size reel. But this thing's got a huge tangle in it, so I'm gonna have to get this out real quick. Okay. So back to telling you a little bit about myself. So I told you guys how I fractured my back. I have been in physical therapy for, I'd say, roughly around 2 or 3 months now. And I have gotten slightly better, but like still not to where I need to be, in my opinion. But I'm hoping over these next few months my physical therapy keeps going well, and then doctors clear me to play some basketball, man. It's been ages since I've been able to play, I feel like. So as an athlete, not being able to play with your team, it contributes a lot to like how you begin to like view sports. So before all this happened, I was having the time of my life, just hooping with my boys and stuff. then after this happened, I realized it was kind of a blessing in disguise, in my opinion. It kind of took my mind off a lot of the stuff that I couldn't, like, it was, I wouldn't say it's too hard to handle, but I'd say it's like, it took my mind off a lot of stuff, and it gave me a different viewpoint on everything. Being injured and watching all my teammates play, it's probably about the worst part of it. Feeling like I could have done something to help contribute to my team, I feel like. That's probably the worst part about being injured as an athlete. But throughout my recovery journey, I've realized a lot that I've done wrong over my countless years of playing sports. Because yes, I am an injury-prone child, and I'm just doing the same thing. Just tying the double union knot real quick, 30-pound leader. I think this one's 20 or 30-pound braid, I don't know. But I'm gonna get this done real quick. Alright, so I just got all my setups done right here. Got a few of these. Pin battle right here with a little voodoo paddle tail onto a Strike King jig head. Got these pins, 2 pins over here, Pin Fierce 3 and a Pin Fierce 4. And then we have my personal setup, my Shimano Noski 3000 right there. So my parents are prepared and very well off for their trip. They're gonna stop and get some shrimp in the morning, and hopefully they do well tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm gonna be out of town at a basketball tournament with my boys, and pray for us. I'm hoping we do good. I actually just dropped the hook right here. Always make sure to pick up hooks, everyone. My brother's had a few trouble hooks in him. But I'm just gonna talk for the last minute of this video. So basically, I'm just trying to build my channel from very low subscribers to a decent amount so I can start making better content and earning money for equipment to make better content for you guys, hopefully. And I hope you guys will follow me along on this journey throughout my goal. My goal is, I want to say, 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Okay? And I think it's within the range. So I'm going to be starting from paddleboard, upgrading to a kayak eventually after I get enough subs. Then I'm going to be upgrading to my very own boat. So stay tuned for the journey, guys, and thank you, everyone.